What up, everybody who talks boxing, comments about boxing, and makes boxing videos? Big shout out to Boxing United. If you want to join, just ask for an invite. Shout out to #ComeBackToBoxing. I'm here to declare that tribalism is dead. You know, when I came back after a little hiatus, I said that things were going to be different, and they are. One of the things I said is that I'm not really here to make friends. I was just trying not to be an asshole. Now, I honestly just don't give a damn if I do come off as an asshole. I'm not here to be Mr. Nice Guy anymore. I'm not here to be the level-headed dude that I was in the past. I come with a sword. And with that sword, I'm here to destroy tribalism. To me, tribalism is just a cancer. This shit should have never been here in the community, but I'm here to get rid of it. Now, I want to give a big shout out to Brandon Keeler, aka the Nordic Warrior. He shared a little conversation that he had with someone. I don't remember the asshole's name. Doesn't really matter. But this was somebody who was obviously infatuated with race. They were talking about Andre Ward. Brendan Keeler did a good job explaining Andre Ward is also white. And the asshole, I wish I had the screenshot, but, you know, I remember it quite well. So this asshole said, well, I count him as black. And Brandon Keeler hit this motherfucker with nothing but facts. Because, yeah, it's convenient to call him black. But if you were to ask Andre Ward himself, it was his African-American mother who abandoned him. Guess who was there for him all his life? Guess who taught him how to be a man? It was his Irish father. Tribalism is dead. And the thing about tribalism is that when you're dealing with a tribalist, just like what Brandon Keeler did to that dumbass, it's very, very easy when you're a real boxing fan to destroy these arguments. Now, it might seem like I'm just vicariously living through his experience, but guess what? I had one of my own recently. Not only that, but I had it before he shared his with me. And I debated on making a video like this based on this conversation and wasn't sure what I was going to do. But to be honest, when he showed me his conversation that he had, I went ahead and shared with him mine. I'm going to share it with y'all right now. So this is a comment. I had left a comment on, I don't remember whose video. It doesn't really matter. But it had to do with Floyd Mayweather. And this dumbass, oh, you know what? It was Strictly Boxing News. I don't remember which video it was, but it was him. And I remember what the comment was now. I said, the fangirls, keep in mind, there's a difference between fangirls and Floyd Mayweather fans. Said that the fangirls were going to not like his video. And on that comment, someone with the, screen name, Aaron Pryor, not to be misconstrued for the late, great Aaron Pryor, may his soul rest in peace. But this dumbass parading with his name started with his 49-0 bullshit, TBE, all that garbage. But you can see right here in these screenshots where he was being extremely tribalistic. He eventually got to the point where he told me, don't worry, you might have great fighters like us one day. I see you got Ali as your pick. Why not your own fighters? LMAO. First off, I don't like fighters because of their skin color. Skin color is the last thing that I'm worried about when it comes to a fighter. I like fighters of all skin colors. I like Lomachenko. I like Keith Thurman. I like Terrence Crawford. There's a full spectrum right there. Color has nothing to do with it. You know what does have something to do with it? Skill, how exciting they are, their mentality when it comes to the sport. I think that sounds a lot better than, I like him because he got the same skin color as me. It's pathetic. But back to the screenshot. He doesn't realize that he was being set up, but I was setting his dumb ass up. So it got to a point where I said, Aaron Pryor, like us? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Floyd is 49-0, and that doesn't make you 49-0 as well. His accomplishments are his alone. Then he went on to say, nah, it's ours as well. We don't bandwagon jump other nations like you, bozo. LOL. But guess who got the last laugh? Because this was like a week ago. Probably a little less than a week ago. And this asshole still can't come up with a good comeback. He got KO'd in the comments. But this was my response. Well, if you're going to accept the fighter's wins just because of his skin, just because his skin is black, then you also have to accept the L's as well. Walters quitting, Stevens getting KO'd, Wade getting KO'd, Amir Imam getting TKO'd by Granados. By the way, Granados is actually the same race as me. I didn't include that in the comment, but you know what? I'm not tribalistic. That's just a little side note. And the list goes on and on. I don't like boxers based off of skin color. But if you accept the wins based off of that shit, then enjoy the L's as well. And that's why tribalism is dead. If you ever want to destroy a tribalist in a debate, that's all you have to say. Because here's the thing. If you're willing to accept all the good things because of skin color, then you have to be willing to accept all the bad. And for those of us who don't give a good goddamn, and excuse my language because I don't like to say that shit, but for those of us who don't, we don't fall prey to that shit. Because we have a much higher standard for the boxers that we support. And this goes both ways. You know, I hear a lot of shit about white genocide. And that's bullshit as well.
Like, there's plenty of white people in this country who hate immigrants and hate non-white cultures and believe that miscegenation is white genocide. Well, sorry, David Duke, but if this bitch is, if fucking this bitch here is like a form of genocide, then spank my ass and call me Hitler, because I value that big black ass more than I value the white race any fucking day of the week. Do you think I give a shit about a future in which no one's skin is this particular?
So here's what I'm getting at. For anybody who wants to take a stance against tribalism with me, y'all my brothers, y'all my sisters, y'all are who I identify with. Has nothing to do with your skin color, has nothing to do with where you were born. Because guess what? None of that shit is within any of our control. But you know what is within our control? Our character and how we deal with adversity. And this is how I'm dealing with this adversity. Tribalism is dead. I'm out. So here's what
They trying to figure me out, but this is not a gimmick. Hi, hip hop. Don't act like you don't know me. What? We got the same mama. Don't you try to disown me. I'm just a mixed breed. Call me a day walker. Cause I walk in the sun, but at night I'm a stalker. If you looking for blood, come run in my lane. The vein never runs dry. There's plenty of it, man. I speak an ancient language. They don't understand me. It's called the truth. I break it down. They try to reprimand me. Miss Lauren, she spoke it. They tried to revoke her. They drove her crazy like Morgan Freeman did to Miss Daisy. I am not